Hello and welcome everybody to World of Tanks with M4Wheel, and it's another video of my adventure in the light tanks, because like a lot of you guys know, I hate light tanks. Well, I like shooting them, but I don't like playing them, because on some maps you have to play them like a medium, but they have, apart from the speed and sometimes under pressure, they lack the medium features. Like you basically you have no second chances in light tanks. If you get shot, usually it gets penned. And also I'm stuck at my light tank missions because as I said, I don't like them. So I decided, okay, let's give it a try. What can I lose? My stats are bad as well, so whatever. So yeah, and I got into this nice 31% win chance game, which starts off very well. And now I decided to make my first move, and yeah, okay, so their eyes are gone, at least on this side of the map, and the T28 missed me 2 times, so hooray! Profit achieved! Okay, this was actually my first mission, light tank mission 1 of the second set for the T28 HTC, and it's just win the game. And I was like, sure, I think I can do that even if I suck in light tank, and then I get this matchmaking, which is wow, World of Tanks. Yeah. So the tank I'm playing, the RU-251. Now people are asking, M4Wheel, how did he get a T8 light tank that isn't the M4190 Walker Bulldog, well, the German Bulldog, when you don't play light tanks? And that's a good question. And with a lot of things in World of Tanks, the answer is free experience. Yes, I think I played the Lux tier 4. Yeah, the tier 4 one. And then I skipped right to this. I'm not sure yet at this moment, but I think I skipped right up until the RU-251. And as you can see, the RU-251 has a very potent gun. This or dispatcher 25 AP mistimed his approach on our HTC because he just put 2 shots in, which is very strange. Why would you go out to try to assassinate someone when you only have 2 shots? When you need 3? Whatever. Yeah, and the RU-251 is a very fast tank. And I would like to add, it doesn't look very good for our team at the moment. So, and this was a completely bullshit shot. This was auto-aim with no aim at all, with me going at like 70 kilometers an hour, and I hit. Yeah. And now I caught this 1390. Apparently he's reloading. And now my crew says we hit him gravely. We bounced. We didn't even do damage. This crew sometimes is so troll, this German crew. Yeah, but apparently I caught him reloading, which is a good trade for me and a bad one for him. So that's at least some damage for me. So I will make profit right in this game. And originally I wanted to go after the ISU-152, but that nice reminder from an artillery reminded me there are 3 picks in this game. And what are light tanks meant to be? Yeah, they are meant to be counters for artillery. That job that nowadays the mediums like the Leopard 1 or the STB-1 or the T62, any tier 10 medium, maybe except from the 50M because it's a bit slow, at least when it's not going downwards, take. This was a bad shot, but yeah, and this is another bullshit shot. It said critical hit, but it did do nothing. It's just yellow track damage. Yellow track damage is, well, you can treat it as bounce. So now I have 3 picks who have, I have their undivided attention. And here I make a mistake. I thought I would be hidden from the cover, from getting shot while being behind the rack of that artillery. But I took a very big shot from the enemy GW and got reminded that in sniper mode you look out of your gun. Ouch. Yeah, I'll come to that in a second. You look out of your gun and not from when your gun looks at at an obstacle. It doesn't mean that your tank is hidden behind that obstacle. So, and that was the SU-152 that I wanted to go after earlier, who took my remaining 8 health. But yeah, I had some bacon, and well, now we are only 3 people left. One is a tier 7 medium tank, which has no sixth sense, as you will hear later in the chat. And a T-34-3, who is now going after the SU-152. And an artillery, who had a very wise moment when he moved out of the starting area up to where he is now at nearly where the medium's tank clash. You see him on the bottom right corner? Yeah, that's him. So, what now? They have an E75 at, I think, 70% of his health. And the Jagdtiger 88, which I haven't seen in days. And very good artillery. And we have, yeah, our artillery, which is also very good, at least in this game. And a T-34-3 who is, yeah, who is a T-34-3, and a very good T-20 player who is grinding this tank, and thus only has 100% crew, but no sixth sense. And now the T-34-3 goes for the arty, and he fired HE, which... And now he rams him. Yeah, that ram was completely unnecessary, that was a bit of stupid. But with the T-34-3, one of its main features is that it has 390 alpha with a normal gun. And the artillery had 400 health. So, by firing HE, which would have been good if he had hit, well, a flat part of the armor, firing AP there would have been the wiser decision. And yeah, maybe it comes back to haunt him that he lost this 100 and something HP to in the RAM process, which was also not the smartest idea. But the artillery is dead, he is not, and now it looks a bit better. Because our T-20 is on full health, but he is afraid that that either the Jagdtiger 88 or the E75 finds him. And our artillery is thinking of what to aim next for. Usually in this situation, you should you see the T-34-3 is moving, and the T-20 is is only providing vision so that the artillery knows when it gets when it's time to get the hell out of there. If I would be playing that artillery, I would be following the T-34-3 because he's most likely to run into. Don't forget my comments. He's most likely to run into the enemies. The T-20 is not. And the T-34-3, he needs some help. Because, he's a tier 8 premium, and if he meets the E75 and he has the top gun, that could end not very nice for him, because, as I said, he has 175mm pen on his regular rounds, and I think 60 on his HE, none of which is enough for the 75 from the front at least. And now the artillery thinks, okay, I will put pressure on the cap. They are 2 slow tanks, and so we have to draw them out. Generally that's a good idea. But now when he's moving, he cannot support any one of his teammates who are looking for the enemy tanks. And if the artillery the cap circle is a very open array. There are some houses there, but they don't provide much cover. So I said I don't think it's the right play. And he's found the Jagdtiger 88. All the while, in the same second, our T-34-3 found the enemy E-75. And I thought, okay, it's lost now. The artillery will die and the E75 will die because the T20 is so far away from the E75. But then this happened. E75 did 0 damage. And now, I call this play out on that. I have to say sorry later. He fired HE at E75 to track him. But D75 has a good repair crew, so okay, I repair. And so the artillery only splashes for 400 or whatever. And I thought the second shot was HE as well. I didn't see how much health a D75 actually lost. And the T34-3 tries correctly with it circling him, but circling an enemy tank, well, while he's on a slope is not really going to work because the T34 1, 2, 3. The T34-3 is not really a fast tank. Yeah, and that's my... You shouldn't do that in a game when you're not entirely sure. Yeah, the first shot was HE, but the second one was heat. I rewatched the replay and the on the second shot the T34-3 did like 400 damage or whatever. But all is well because our artillery survived, and they got together. They were able to take out the Jagdtiger 88, and now it's E75 on a one shot, while our T20, although not a crew with a sixth sense skill, he has full health. He played exactly right in a game where he's bottom tier. He played passively. He tried to provide vision. And yeah, he did his best. He played passively, but he played correctly. And there's E75, and that was a very good shot. And that was GG. I did not expect to win this game. Yeah, here are the post-game stats. Yeah, I did my mission! Hooray! Yeah! Light Tank Mission 1 achieved. And yeah, apologies to the T34-3. He made some mistakes, but in the crucial moment he loaded a heat round and took 400 health off that E75, which was one of the defining moments. And also, shout out to all my teammates who made this win happen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, bye bye, M4 out.